Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo. Happy Monday. I'd say it's happy because it's over. Well, at least for me. If you live elsewhere on the planet, it may be getting started. It may be completely done. You may be into Tuesday at this point. Oh, Sheldon, thank you so much.
Sheldon
Appreciate you resubscribing.
2020 just resubscribed for 2 months.
I made a threat.
Happy Monday.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Indeed, I made a threat. I've got all this candy corn and blackjacks here, and I tweeted out earlier. I said if I get to 100 concurrent viewers.
Bipolar Bear 1981 just resubscribed for 2 months. Hello,
thank you, Bipolar Bear. Hello, and thank you for subscribing with Prime Gaming. Very, very, very much appreciated. So anyway, I thought what I would do is basically eat a handful of candy corn and blackjacks. If
just resubscribed for 15 months.
Big if. Woohoo indeed. Big if we get to 100 concurrent viewers. I'm not sure that's going to happen. Unless, I mean, there could be a beefy raid. You know, could be a beef raid. I don't know. Don't be afraid. What was I going to say? Oh! I'm getting rid of my farts. The chair, this chair that I've had since like 1997, 98. This chair's older than some of you. Basically, someone reached out to me today, and I was waiting for something like this to come along. And she contacted me for another thing, a movie coming up next Friday that I may end up going to see, Black Adam. And she said, "Well, you know, I'd also like to send you a chair. I also rep the chair." I'm like, "Really?" Like, okay, sign me up. And so, no, they didn't want my farts. This chair, I'm just gonna basically list on Facebook Marketplace, free for whoever wants it. Like, it still works, but it's dilapidated. It's junk at this point. It's just easier to say, here, someone on Facebook, take it away. They may want my farts. I don't know, but I'm done with my farts. So the new chair is ergonomic, right? And it's got like armrests. So I don't know if I'll be able to take that. Theoretically, I'll be able to take them out. It's got the seat. You can you sit in. And oh, thank you, whoever tipped. Thank you for the tip. Appreciate that. Let me see here if I can guess who tipped or not. I guess I have to wait to see who tipped. But thank you for the tip, nonetheless. And your best Ludo vote. Smell bad. I know Ludo. I remember Labyrinth. Loved Labyrinth. So I'm going with one model that theoretically will be the right height for me. Oh, Bipolar Bear, thank you. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that it doesn't tilt forward. It doesn't tip forward, which I'd really appreciate for the thank you, Bipolar Bear. It's very appreciated. But that's the only thing that may be missing from it. So I'm a little concerned about that, although it does have lumbar support. We'll see how close, I'll be able to get. I'll still have to like lean in on a few things. Mine 37388. Thank you so much for the cheer.
Mine 37388 shared X1000.
That was a beefy cheer. Even for a vegan, that was beefy. That's a good thing though. That's not bad. That's a good thing. Level 1 now complete. Oh, it is Thanksgiving in Canada. I don't think they eat turkey though. I think it's an American Thanksgiving thing. You missed the Maker Faire? Oh, sorry to hear that, Miller. Oh, Trek Fox, thank you so much for subbing with Prime. Appreciate that.
Trek Fox,
thank you.
Subscribed for 3 months. Whoop.
Whoop. Indeed. Whoop. I gotta supply my own sound effects sometimes. I just farted in the chair again. It's not gonna be my chair. I hope when the new chair comes in, because what's cool about the new chair. No, Miller, I have not tried the new changes, but let me show you. I am reprinting. Granted, the chamber's closed here, but I think the filament that I was using, it was just not. I just kept wrestling with it and wrestling with it and wrestling with it. I'm like, okay, let me try it with the silk. This silk has all the doors closed, no open vents, just regular 220, so it's maybe a little warmer. but it's the regular smooth or the cold plate. I haven't tried the new settings yet. I just wanted to get a successful print off, and I wanted to do the Kermit Xenomorph, the Kermit the Frog Xenomorph. But before I did, I wanted to see if I could get this silk lightsaber blade to properly print. If not, I'm giving up on it. I can't. I keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, and it just and wrestle with it over and over and over again. So I may have to do the concentric rings differently. But thank you, Miller and I were talking on Maker Deck last night about the optimization for the textured PEI plate, and so it was good. It was a good conversation. He recommended setting it to set the temperature to 60, and then there's another setting that I've never even seen or heard of before. He said also needs to be set to 60. I haven't had a chance to try it yet. I will though. I will be trying it because I'd rather use the textured PEI. Although with that, I think I also have to use the vent because everything will be warmer in there. Yes, good to have you back there, Nomi3. Thank you. Thank you. Level 2 hype train. Game of Thrones, not Game of Thrones. House of the Dragon. I almost said House of Cards, which kind of fizzled last season. That was disappointing. House of Cards, such a good show. And then Kevin Spacey. Oh boy, the House of the Dragon was pretty good last night. We'll need the cool air in there. So that's when I was gonna, if I can perfect it and get it set, then great. I just haven't had a chance to turn anything around on it. I've been wrestling with the other filament that I've been trying, the yellow filament that I was using. It was just not, it wasn't having it. And last night I was actually troubleshooting. It was funny. I was troubleshooting a problem where I'd insert the filament, but it would only go so far. I'm like, why is it not, is it sticking? So I'd cut it, and it only goes so far, but shorter, and then shorter. I'm like, wait a minute. And I looked at the filament, and the filament was like, it was like a smooth line, and then a bump right in the, just barely a bump. And I'm like, that was enough to not be able to go through the PTFE tube. So cut it off there, and then started to do it again, but right away, almost immediately had a problem. Like, okay, I'm done with this filament. Done, at least on the bamboo. But I need it. The bamboo prints a little more smoothly generally than the Prusa Mini, and I don't know how dialed in I need to get. I'm just saying that for the most part, I don't get the same kind of layers on the bamboo as I do on the Prusa. Well, apart from maybe going at a finer layer height. Sorry about that. Did not mean to yawn. Of course, I don't think anybody means to yawn. You missed the stream? Which one? I'm doing it now, I think. Well, I've got 24 minutes left to go on the lightsaber blade. This is for Ray's lightsaber. I wanted, of course, it ended up being gold. I wanted it to be yellow because it's Ray's lightsaber. But like, I already printed the lightsaber hilt in gold, and so I needed a contrasting color. So hopefully the green will work. It'll be interesting. It'll be different, to say the least. So the cool thing about this new chair that I'm getting is, and thank you, by the way, for getting us to a level 2 there on that hype train. You're about to start downsizing your minis to get a couple more X1s. Oh, interesting. You trashed a roll because it was so out of size spec. Randomly, it was ridiculous. Yeah, Trek Fox. I mean, either I wasn't getting the temperature right. It was too, I don't know. It was just not extruding properly. I kept battling with it. And when I ran into that, I don't know what you call it, like not a bubble, but like this. It was smooth, and then it kind of humped out, like on both sides. I'm like, whoa. So I don't know if the same thing happened again. I haven't had. I'm setting it to the side for now. Hello, Cass. I do need to continue to print with it though. I will have to get more yellow, and then when I do, I'll be able to reprint when I get a new yellow. I'll just get some from Polymaker. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with a lot of that filament, though. Hey, Opress. What chair? Okay, so I just got an offer to do to get a review chair, for the lack of a better word, and I'm very excited, like incredibly. Give me a second. See if I can find it. I'll give you the name of the. It has LED lights built into it. It's called Vertigear. And so I ordered or I will be ordering the carbon black, the full-on black, PL 4800 carbon black. Here's the one I'm getting. Here's a link to the one I'm getting. Maybe. Gotta remember the right keyboard shortcut. But you can do LEDs. So I'm gonna have LEDs back here. It's gonna be so cool. So I'm kind of excited. I've been waiting the longest time because I'm like, I don't want to pay for a chair. You know, this is fine until I get an opportunity, and the opportunity finally came along. So I'm very glad that they reached out to me. So I'll be using a gaming chair, though I will not be gaming very much. I've been printing out the Wexter Vader minis because I'm almost done with this gold filament. Printed out last night the clone troopers, and then finished a battle droid this morning on Maker Deck very early. I was up like at 4 in the morning. I've been up that late, that early. I've been up for a long time today. I'm a little tired, as you can imagine. I don't know why. I woke up. The funny thing is, I woke up like I think. You know, the universe is weird, but like I feel this is what happened. I feel Liz was thinking me awake because I was asleep, and then suddenly I was awake, and I pick up the phone. I'm like, well, I wonder if my print's going okay on Maker Deck. And Liz says, "All right, are you printing something?" I'm like, well, yeah, I'm printing something. So I came into the other room, and it was printing, but the Maker Deck, the internet had apparently kind of crashed on the machine, so I just reconnected. So I was lucky to do that because we were pretty low on deck, and that changed pretty quickly. Maker Deck filled up with makers almost immediately today. So anyway, that's the chair I'm getting. What do you think? The PL 4800 with the LEDs back there. The only thing I don't like is that it says Vertigear like across the back of the thing. But once I'm past showcasing, and I'll paint over that. I'm like, I really don't need to. It's just custom black. It's just black. Just plain old black. I don't need any logos back there. Necessary unless it's Star Wars. Star Wars is the logo. Or Garbage Pail Kids on the t-shirt. I heard about that. I heard Apple's Watch and the iPhone, if you ride a roller coaster, you may call 911 for you. I heard about that. I hope it fits your needs. I won't say anything because they're sending it. Yeah, I know that here's the thing. Beggars can't be choosers. There are certain things that I probably would want, like a tilting chair. But, dude, I've been waiting so long. 1997. This chair is, seriously, I'm always afraid it's going to fall apart, and then I'll be stuck. This chair is, like, done. This chair has been done for a decade. It has been done. So, I don't have, apart from spending the money on something, and I just don't. Because, like, there's so many options out there. There is a bottom kit, Ulpris. I said, oh, yeah, LEDs top, like, LED it out. Absolutely. So, there's LEDs, like, behind the back, and then LEDs on the floor, pointed down, and I think LEDs pointed towards the back. So, I'm going to see them, like, LED everything. All the LEDs. Any update on the new phone? Nope. No, I haven't heard anything. No news is good news. I think that they start shipping on the Google Chrome Pixel or Google Chrome Pixel. When did they start shipping? On the another Vader done. Get this going. I'm just reprinting over and over and over again. Just running it down. Yeah, I'm running down a filament. Pre-order, yeah. But it doesn't say when. I thought October 13th. I thought it was like this Thursday. Did they even sell out? Sellouts. Alright. Skip. Yeah, delivers October. Boy, that one didn't even sell out. The Pixel. Oh man, that is not a good sign. That's not a good sign that it's been launched and it's still not sold out. That's not good. The 13th. So that is, I'll be funboxing that on the 13th. I'll be recording that live for the YouTube. I don't know if I'll stream it live. I think I'll just record it because honestly, I'll probably get more play out of it if it wasn't live. Because when I did it, the iPhone unboxing or the iPhone funboxing, like nobody was tuned in. I'm like, okay, as opposed to my Saturday live streams where a lot of people generally tune in. Okay, hang on. All right, another Vader. I gotta find. I think I've got to find other final moment prints to make. Other final moment Star Wars prints to make. I got you into tech. Oh, thank you. I do have a tech YouTube channel now. I say now because the old channel is a vlog channel. And there's as much as people wanted me to do tech there, it never really panned out. And I tried. Not that I didn't try. I did try. Over and over again. So there's the links, Ulpris. Posted something new today. Shot it live to tape the other day. Like when I think of the word technology, what do I think of? What word do I think of when I hear the word technology? Or what do I think of? And shot that, knowing that, you know, it's probably not going to track. I got some guy just cold calling me, basically. Cold emailing, say, hey, do you want someone to edit your videos? I'm like, I looked at his style, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty basic. Herman Miller, steel case, null, Hallworth. Call the field service reps, maybe send a test. This is me to you, not a shot of the kind, folks. Ever a year. Well, here's the thing, 3D printing brute. We'll see. I mean, if it works, if I'm able to sit in it, I'm good. And if I don't have to pay for it, I'm even better. Oh, of course I've been watching Andor. I'm very much looking forward to the next episode. I've been watching all the shows. Or pretty much all the shows. What case am I getting for the Pixel? Nothing up front. Although Mouse did reach out to me and had me submit for something, and I said, well, I'd already submitted, and like, it's really weird. I said, well, I tested or used the iPhone one, but there's a possibility that they're going to be sending a Pixel one too. Although now that I look at it, I wish I would have chosen a different iPhone one. But you falling behind on all the shows? I try to keep up. Like there are very few nights that, like tonight, I think I'm pretty much caught up. I think I've seen everything to have been seen tonight or by tonight. I always forget, like, what night does that come out? What night does this come out? But Sunday night is usually where all the new episodes might come in. Lots of Disney Plus fans. Disney should scale back on Star Wars and Marvel series. Well, I don't care. Jay Bravo, it is a green lightsaber printing. This is the blade for this is 3D Printing World's blade for the lightsaber, Rey's lightsaber. So I'm messing with all the color combos. But I printed Rey's lightsaber in gold, and so I'm trying to get I printed the blade separately because in printing the blade with the hilt, it was just the blade part was messed up. So I've been trying to get this blade done, going over and over and over again. So if this doesn't work, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's the filament. I'm not sure if it's something that I need to do with the model. Useful skills, formatting HD and installing fresh system. Those are useful skills. They are. So theoretically, we're going to see if this works. The moment of truth happens in about 14 minutes, J Bravo. 14 minutes. That's when we find out together whether or not it worked. And by the way, I don't know if you saw, I tweeted out earlier, I wanted to do this as a TikTok, so I got to record a video with Jedi. I'm gonna take a video and say, okay, what is this? I'm gonna hand her a cassette tape. I think I even had this one growing up, right? I'm gonna say, okay, what is this? And she's gonna go, I don't know what she's gonna say, and she'll look at it and she'll probably do that. I'm like, what is it? What do you think it is? And then she'll look at the front and like say, you know, I don't know what she's gonna say. I honestly do not know what she's gonna say. But anyway, I got a cassette tape because my thinking is I'll turn it into a TikTok, like tech, you know, something funny, like old tech, vintage tech. Another thing I thought about doing, I don't know, I haven't quite figured out what the gag is, but I thought about like doing a tech torture test, and like saying, all right, today's tech torture test, we're gonna stick a piece of candy corn in the microwave, see what happens, and then like stick it in the microwave, press a button, and then have the microwave go, screw you, take this out now, or something like that, like that kind of like even microwaves don't like the taste of sadness kind of thing. I think wouldn't that be funny? Stupid, I know, but I don't know what to do. What Star Wars character deserves their own series? All the Stormtroopers. You asked your 11-year-old nephew if he knew what a cassette was, and his response was, does it play music? Well, see, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. You think it was corny? Perfect, Fix Him Dude. That is my style. Corny is my style. Okay, we are on filament. Well, oops, sorry if that was not in focus, y'all. We are on filament ending watch. The gold is about done. I was hoping to get through it tonight. I don't know if I will, but like I said, I was doing other stormtroopers, but then I decided I opted for some gold Vaders. Hello, Monsoon Josh. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Let's take a look at everybody's makes, shall we? Shall we see some makes? And then we'll come back to whatever the bamboo is slinging. There's the next Vader coming through. I don't really paint. The last time I painted anything, well, no, not the last time, but I did paint pieces of the AT-AT driver figure, and that was just the hoses needed it, the dots needed it, the front needed it, the chest plate needed it. Like, there are certain areas that it needed that. I mean, I could have printed in, you know, like multicolor, but I feel like it would have been, you know, by and large, not wasted. But I felt like I could have accomplished the same thing in painting, and it worked. I printed multiples of those too. Hey, Creative Bear! Thanks again for jumping, everybody. Thanks again for jumping onto Maker Deck today, if you did, or even if you were chatting. Printed this in Neat Skin PLA, dude. It does look like this, my skin tone. Wow, very detailed, no supports. J Bravo, 503. Wow, you know, I kind of want to do that. And there's the printables model. I kind of want to do that, but I don't have a like my color. I wonder how fast that'd go on the bamboo thing. I kind of wonder what color could I do.
Monsoon Josh 3D Chaired X100, Today in Star Wars History in 2006, was voted favorite official movie website by 30,000 readers in the annual poll.
Well, good. It's about time. That was a good poll. Was not rigged. Yeah, I think I'm going to print one. I think I'm going to print the thing. Or thing, not the thing. Thing. I do wonder though what color I want to go with. I have something that I did for what did I print the other day? The peach tone. Who was it? Oh, Nine Numb. That's pretty close. That might work. Jay Bravo mentioned what filament. Hey, Feisty Kitty, good to see you. Can't find that filament though. Ooh, Jay Bravo may know. So Jay Bravo, did that take a little over 5 hours on the bamboo? On the X1 carbon? Because that is dang close, dude. Oh, you put it in the cauldron. Nice. Which that cauldron turned out amazing. You did, yeah, you did it in the bamboo. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was like, because I remember watching that on Twitter. The time lapse. Boy, that only took 5 hours? Really? I say only because that's huge. Really? Don't have a good color to print it in, but I do have some good paints for the airbrush. It seriously amazes me that it only took 5 hours to do this. So now I want to print one. If only because we've been doing stuff in our front yard. I think it'd be kind of funny to print it out and like put it somewhere and then scare Diana and Jedi. Like, there's a hand coming through the door. It's coming out of the cabinet. There's someone in the cabinet. Or something like that. Like, freak them out. Maybe I will try it then hang on. Yeah, it's not spot on, but I feel it'll do well. I feel that, like, the Nine Numb color, I feel it'll do well. Maybe maybe if it was a bit more red, you know, as opposed to this, but it's pretty dang close. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the X1 carbon. I mean, there's a reason I'm using it. But like I said, I've been running into problems with a certain type of filament, and still, you know, learning. I will learn how to perfect the usage of the textured PEI sheet, thanks to Miller's suggestions, Miller's tips. Trying a new webcam. Old smartphone, which battery is dead. Oh boy. The Rainbow Aussie Army with a Rainbow King. Look at that. So I can't. I want to say those are like bell peppers. Yes. Oh, look my attitude. He did it. There's the Maker Deck machine. He did this. He modeled it and then printed it. Check that out. Look, the letters dance and everything. That's pretty cool, dude. That's pretty wild. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have pulled the trigger on getting one. Oh, nice, Jay Bravo. Well, I'm glad. You need to tell them that. Not that they need to know, but I'm glad to hear it. You should tweet that. Tweet that. They'd love to see it too. Companies always like to hear, like, whether or not, you know, referrals work. Oh, someone got a Gerpel. See Travis. Oh yeah, Polymaker's got a Gerpel coming. Cannot wait to print in Gerpel again. Yay! Stephen Bueller. What is that? Oh, Raspberry Pi case that mounts to Ender 3. Very practical. Stephen. Fix'em Dude did magnetic corner Halloween decoration. I'd say that is nice. I'm going to say that is very nice for people who are not arachnophobes. That is amazing. Good job. I like the style. I like the flourish on it. That makes the web. Just the flourish. You need this? What, Zombie? There's the link on printables. Did you see, Zombie? Did you see the Maker Deck machine that Lick My Attitude designed on Maker Deck and then made? Did you see this? It's pretty cool. Like, in my head, I'm going. I'd say that is practical. That was very practical. Incredibly practical of him. I think we can all agree. Popping over to the web. Yeah, isn't that wild, Zombie? Did you miss your film? Yes, we just showed the Gerpel. See, Travis? We just showcased it. So I'm very excited to be able to print in that again. So many things to print, so little time. So I think... Oh, I gotta look at the... You said 60... You put it at 60 C, 60 Celsius. But then I'll have to put... I'll have to... Well, I guess I can open the door for the first one. What'd you say? If you put it at 60 Celsius... I'll have to follow up Miller on in Discord. Just to make sure I get the right settings. Liz is going to be live tomorrow on MakerDeck. I believe, yeah. She's traveling, so she's not... I don't think she's going to be perfectly at home. But she's going to be talking about Earth. So that'll be a fun tune-in. Rui printed a model of like a pumpkin. Looks like a pumpkin, yeah. 3-color print. Paw counts. In one print section. So this was printed by object, yeah? That's the way it's done. So that you can do different filaments. You do one, make sure it prints, then do another, make sure it prints, and then do a third. Yeah? Smart, efficient. I gotta remember I could do that too. Most of what I print, though, is typically single color. I haven't done a lot of dual color prints. I could and should. K2 Design Lab says, and print your own MakerDeck. This is the big logo that Polymaker Nick took home, which is awesome. We'll see if it shows up in his streams. Look at that. Look at that. It dominates. Dominates. Love it. Krusty, also, I believe, still traveling. Thanks to everyone who stopped by to ask Pezliz and I, what is MakerDeck? Although, you know what? I started thinking, like, is that the question? Is it what is MakerDeck? Or honestly, I think it's who is MakerDeck, right? It's people who participate, people who chat, people who make. I think the question is less what is MakerDeck, which is, yes, 24/7 virtual makerspace on Twitch, but it's really about, it's less about what, more about who, the people, the makers. Okay, vitrification to 60. I have to remember that, Miller. I may try that tonight. Anyway, so Liz was in command. It will remind me? Okay. I don't want to screw anything up, and I got to remember to keep that door open, at least for the first test. There's the thing and the time lapse. I kind of want to print this tonight, but I know I won't be able to because I'll be in bed by the time it finishes, and I'd rather have the machine off. But I'm going to print one of these. Oh my god. It just looks real. It looks real. Prime Welder. Got a couple of signs here. Going out to customers for her customers. The horses and dogs and whatnots. Rui coming in again with that cauldron. This is the one. This one took, what, a day or so, if I remember correctly? Or did it? Yeah, 1 day, 5 hours. Probably because of all those color changes down there, but no painting. Did we recruit any new makers? I'm sure we'll find out, after the event and everyone's home. There's Liz and Joel, and this was yesterday. Yeah, that was it was October 9th. That was the 9th. The 9th before Christmas. All right, let's see if oops, did that? Oh, I know why. Wait, what? We'll see. This should finish. Is at 98%. The moment of truth, though, I'm going to do it here. The moment of truth is whether or not each one of those blades is smooth. Because this is where I've had issues. I mean, it may look like it's printed fine, but we're going to find out together. I am concerned. We're at 99%. Less than a minute to go. Let's move the gold a little bit here. See, to me, it's like, this is not, like, just hardly any. This is not worth putting back. Like, I've got new spools of gold. And they walk in spools of gold. Da, 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 da. Sting, anyone? Sting? Yeah, I this is why, you know, when it gets to this point, I'm just like gonna clean it, just finish it up here. I agree, big fan. Yeah, the bamboo is just, that's at 100%. That is not 50% speed. All right, I'm gonna go grab it, because by the time I get down there, it'll be done. I'm going to. Oh, and then I got some stuff to show you. Got some stuff. All right. Clear that. Moment of truth. First of all, I have to show this. This was a. I went out. I was looking for skulls and whatnot. Back to skull. This is a Grim Fandango. Manny Calavera. And oddly enough, Wexter just released a brand new model of Manny Calavera, like a modern styled Manny. I don't know if y'all also played the game. I enjoyed the game. There was never a follow-up. There was never a sequel to that. All right, moment of truth. It's easy enough. That's the brim. Things seem to be coming out. Okay. Oh. It worked. Oh, wow. Okay. Finally got my blade. Wow. It had to have been the filament, dude. The other filament was just it was just not over and over again. It would not work. Oh my God. It worked. Okay, so now. Ooh. I gotta get it in there, because there we go. We've got a Ray Blade. You've heard of Beyblade? This is Ray Blade. So this is finally. Oh my God. Okay, so the secret then is, I guess, to use the silk filament, at least for the blade. So I'm wondering. There's a boy in the neighborhood who wants a lightsaber, and so I've got to I'm thinking about possibly doing a Darth Vader one for him, and then so I can do it in like the gray, and then give it to him. Glow in the dark? No, this does not glow in the dark. It looks like it would, but it does not. I am thrilled after so many attempts that it actually worked. And I don't know, I changed nothing. And pretty much stock everything. Stock temperature for PLA light. Like I just went like just full bore, and it worked. Oh my God. So the thing is, I told Jedi, I'm like, you cannot, these are not, the 3D printed ones are not made to whack around. You cannot whack these around. These are definitely not whack-arounds. Yeah, don't whack it. Whack it. Whack it. Yeah, don't whack it. So yes, it worked. I'm very happy to report. Was that a light? Yes. Default, I'm very glad Bamboo defaults to aligned seams, but yes, aligned seams. You see that? You can barely see the seams, but it worked. Miller, this was what is it? 3D Printing World. He does a lot of sabers. He released the Ray one as an all-in-one, and I just wanted to get one of them done, and it worked. So I'm glad. I could probably start printing the Darth Vader one tonight. I don't think the hilt will take all that long. I've got my how long will it? Probably a couple hours. I can get that done. This is Parker. Parker's gonna show up in the or he did. He was in the vlog actually. If you watched the vlog yesterday or the day before, or yesterday, I'm losing track of time. He was the boy in the corn maze. That's Parker, and he's been wanting a lightsaber for some time. So, yeah, 3D Printing World. He's got a ton of them. Not ton. He's got a few of them on Fangs. And he's also got a Patreon account. I think once I get, figure out what settings to use on a lot of these. Sorry, I'm using my deburring tool on the edge of this blade. You did the curved katana. They did each piece of the blade separately, so I can do them in vase mode. Works great. I haven't done vase mode yet. Printed one for an ex-girlfriend. Okay. Oh, thank you, Paper City Gamer.
Paper_city_gamer just resubscribed for 6
Appreciate
months.
It. Haven't printed one since. Yeah, you'd probably be burnt out on it. Well, like I said, I'm not really a lightsaber printer guy. I did one of each. Oh, thank you for following, Awful Waffle. But this boy is like obsessed with lightsabers, basically. The lightsabers over here, and he keeps asking. So I wanted to get it done. And now I printed one. This is the one I printed before. So this is the Ray one, right? The collapsible Ray. So that's done. I've printed a couple others. This is the Vader one that I did in the but I used Atomic Red, so I know Atomic's gonna work, but I did this one with a silver hilt, so I'm gonna do his in a gray hilt. He won't mind, and then the red blade, and I'm basically gonna tell him, like, look, this isn't a toy. I mean, you can use it and you can swing it around, but you don't want to whack things with it. You got to be very careful because it can break. These are not toys. They are not durable. Now, I suppose if I used a different material, they could be durable, but I use PLA, so it is what it is. Well, I'm so happy I printed that out. Now I am wondering about that Vader. Because I think it's a... Oh yeah, it's a multi-piece Vader. You have to print them separate pieces. So I'm done with that Ray. Oh my god. Silk. So silk for the blades works best, I'm finding. Or at least in my experience. Oh, I found these really cool, I was gonna print them overnight, but I don't know how well they're gonna work. They're called, I found them on Cult. Cult sent out their newsletter last night. Mimic candy bars. Like they look like little chocolate bars, but they got like ugly faces in them. I'm like, oh, these are kind of fun, little trinkets. Kids might get a kick out of them. And I think I am gonna do that Mega Lego, the skeleton. I may do that on the bamboo with a white. Get the link to the sabers? Sure, give me a second here, Seoris. Yep, I saw that, big fan. They released a lot of new things today. DDD printing world. Thanks. There we go. Oh, he just uploaded Qui-Gon Jinn's too. Okay, so he just uploaded Qui-Gon Jinn's. So I may have to do that one next. Although, what color? Because I've done gold, silver, chrome. Or have I done chrome? Like, I'm just trying to do, like, wild silk colors for the hilts. Here you go, Seoris. There's the link. Am I going to buy any of them? Not all. Hey, thank you, 3D Printing Brute. Appreciate you being here. Hope you have a good one. I think Diana and Jedi are home. Maybe? No? It was me. No problem. And I'm glad I went because I just saw Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber print in place. So he put, this is collapsible with the blade inside. And they should, his models generally shouldn't need support. See, the removable blade version is available to his patrons. So, I mean, he does that as kind of an upsell. But what I did, like with the Rey one, is I just printed it out separately and then just push the blade in. That one I can do. I feel like for the hilt I could do. Ooh, the chrome white. Or I'm sorry, silk white for the hilt, and then just the blue, a silk blue for the blade. That should work. All right, cool, sweet. So I guess I got another lightsaber printing in my future. I mean, generally, they're really good models. I got so many things now that I've on my desktop. I'm like, oh, I want to print this. I want to print this. I want to print this. But it's a matter of time, right? The Darth Vader one I definitely have to get out because of the boy. Parker wants one. And it's the Vader lightsaber he's done in 3 different pieces. So I'm going to see how long it'll take to do the hilt. If it only takes a couple hours, I might just whip it out. Getting great reviews, the Weird Al Yankee. Yeah, and I think it's going to be available for free on the Hulu channel, too. Pretty sure that's what I read. Alright, so this is standard. Generic Polyptera. See, I'm going to see how long it takes to do this, the Vader hilt. And it's 7 now, so if it takes a couple hours, I may try to whip it out tonight. Yeah, a couple hours, okay. I guess I am going to go turn on the printer. Let me get the cap, too. I'll do the blade separately. To blade. Alright, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna get this sliced up, ready to go.
My stream with 19
Cody.
viewers.
How you doing? Hey, what's going on? I was just showing. I'm printing out little miniature Vaders. Getting rid of this, getting through this spool of filament, fellow Star Wars fans. Talking about lightsabers, I've printed a few of them. I've got to print another one for a neighbor kid that really wants one badly. He's asking for it. These are not very good toys, but you know, in terms of having fun, you know, not because they could break, they could easily break. I don't want to have to be replacing all these things. Like these things, the kids break these things. I do not want to know. Oh, been lurking. Oh, mommy advice. Well, I'm sure you dispensed it very well. Oh, Creative Bear dropping a benchy. Hey, Melody is a cat. Glad to see you. Welcome in. What was Kogi up to? Some Old Republic? Okay, since you're here, okay, so Shop Disney today released a few new things, including a new advent calendar, a Build-A-Droid advent calendar with 6 new droid figures to get. So I'm excited about that one. And then today I went to get some light bulbs at Home Depot, and because we genuinely needed light bulbs because Jedi's bathroom's got 8 of the vanity bulbs, and one of them burnt out. So I was gonna say, well, we don't have an extra one. But they were 60 watt equivalents, so I just kind of upgraded to 100 watt equivalents just to give her more light in there. So I don't know if anyone's going to notice that it's brighter in there, but it is definitely going to be brighter in her bathroom. So I was going to show you a couple of other things that I picked up, some of which are Star Wars related. These are things that I have not yet showcased here. Yes, the drop game. Everyone loves the drop game. Oh, now I hear people downstairs. Okay, so let me show you. This is the Grogu, but this was at Home Depot, and you're thinking Home Depot? Why was this at Home Depot? This Grogu? Or, do you want to know why Grogu was at Home Depot? This one right here. Let's see if am I too close? This one. You ready? So I got that. It'll stand in the window. I'm sure Jedi's gonna have fun with it. He actually runs. He toddles. Because change our light bulbs from 60 watt to 100 watt. I had him change it back. Oh, too bright? Show things I had not noticed. Oh, well, hopefully these are not too bright. Now, the next thing I was going to show you, because I'm an adult fan of Lego, I get the Lego Advent calendars, but only when they go on sale, and unfortunately, they jacked up the prices this year. So I told Jedi that she could choose one of the 5, because last year she had we had a couple of each, but she chose to go with the Friends Advent calendar over the other ones. There's the Harry Potter, which is not, I mean, I'm not as excited about the Harry Potter ones, but this is a good chance for me to get some unique minifigures that otherwise may not be distributed. So I'm usually a fan of the Advent calendars. Specifically, like, I think, yeah, I don't know if any of these are necessarily exclusive. The Star Wars ones are definitely exclusive. But the Marvel set this year is Guardians of the Galaxy, and I believe there's going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy special, like a holiday special. This is the one I'm waiting for. This is the one that I could not wait to get because reasons. Hello, Star Wars. But check it out. There are 3 this year, 3 unique minifigures. There's R2-D2 with a sweater, C-3PO with a sweater, and Vader with the Scarif. And, I mean, on the back, nothing really unique on the base. It hasn't been unique for the past couple of years. But it looks like we're going to get another battle droid. But a good clone, a Hoth Trooper, and a Snow Trooper. So that's a pretty good combo. That's a good set. Like, these 3. These 3 are the reason to get this set right here. Those 3 specifically. And then the last set that, I mean, because these are all the Lego Advent calendars, right? They're fun to do. I'm a fan of Advent calendars in general, but some of these city people, I'm like, oh yeah, I've already got a Santa, but this I don't know, it looks like a barista, or no, sorry, plant, like a gardener kind of, I guess, person. Skater, nice hair. Looks like a guard, like a door, what do they call them? Doorsman? What do they, they stand at the door people, door guard, door folk. I don't know. Door Watcher. What do they call him? For some reason, the name's escaping me. But I know there's going to be at least 4 Star Wars Advent calendars this year. There is the Lego Advent calendar. There's the Build-A-Droid Advent calendar just released today by Shop Disney. There's the Funko Advent calendar. And then the Star Wars Funko Advent calendar. And then there's a 4th one. There's I think it's a Life Day calendar that's going to be released. So there are at least 4, if not more. I don't know if there are any other Star Wars ones, but those are the big deals. Lego and Disney, Lego and Disney for the figures for sure. But Funko. I wanted a Funko Star Wars calendar for the longest time because they're the little small figurines, right? The teeny pop vinyls. And I've collected a few. I didn't collect all of them. I wasn't like a completist or anything like that. But I mean, if I was to collect them, I probably should have. I probably should have collected all the miniature Funko Pop vinyl. But yeah, I think a lot of them came like in a keychain. I'm like, I'm just not as interested in the keychains. That probably dissuaded me. Okay, so it is. Yeah, I figured the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special is coming. Am I going to be getting all 4 of the Star Wars Advent? Yes, I have them. Or I will have them when they arrive, for sure. I will have them all. Oh yes, I will have them all. All right, let me get this sliced here. And well, let's do this. I can do a time lapse, traditional. I'm gonna go manual brim. I'm gonna go 15 just in case. Don't really need a prime tower. Strength. Probably don't need to worry about grid. I'll go adaptive cubic. That might save a little bit of time. Hey, Amish man. How you doing? Glad you enjoyed the raid the other night. I'm finishing up a spool of polymaker filament here and getting something going on the bamboo. X1 carbon again. It only takes less than wait. That can't be right. I need to flip that. Smack down, flip it in, reverse it. I hate when the object that I drop... There we go. Now that works. It wasn't optimized for placement. I had to look at it there. Alright, that should be right. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to turn on the bamboo. I'll be right back.
Miller Designs Chaired X100.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miller. I'm not switching to, by the way, I'm not switching to the the texture plate on this one. When I test the texture plate, it will be with a smaller thing. Something that I'm not as worried about. I may do another one. I don't know. Another one of the Darth Vaders. That's the thing is I'll do one and it's like, ooh, I need to do another. Wait a minute. Why am I frozen? Why? How long was I frozen? Hang on. You got a job offer today to go back to your old job you were at before your medical issues. Well, dude, that's amazing. If that's what you wanted, yeah. No, I'm here. My printer's working, but apparently I am not. Well, I thought I was going to disappear and go to the bamboo, but I guess not. Let me make sure I'm time-lapsing. Okay, great, I'm time-lapsing. This will only take a couple hours, which is good. Then I'll be done before bed. All right, well, my face is frozen, so I will just try to unstick my face, I guess. Did that work? No, that did not work. What about that? Did that work? That kind of worked. Okay, what about this button? What about this doohickey? Do I? Oh yeah, that did the trick for sure. Boy, okay, this is not good. What about now? Can you see me now? I should be showing up now. I reactivated the camera, and I'm moving. Can you see how many fingers I'm holding up? What do you mean just the chair? Yes, I'm sitting in the chair. Clearly, look, I can move the chair around. I'm sitting in the chair. Whee! Okay, let me try to adjust the chair. All right. The chair's fine. I'm not asking about the chair. I'm asking about me. You should be able to see me. What? Okay, so Amish man can see me. Okay, that's good. That's good. Chair was moving, yes? What do you mean ghost? That doesn't make any sense. I'm sitting right here. I'm right here. In front of the mic, clearly. You see me? Okay, thank you, the Deep Laker. Thank you. Are y'all messing with me? All right, let me... Maybe you are. Okay, just in case. I'm still here. Okay, did that fix the problem? You refreshed and didn't see me? What about now? You can't see me now? You can't see me now. I think the problem is right. It is Cracked Pyrex. It is. It is. Isn't that you on the desk watching your 3 home? Yes, it is. Right over here. Back there. Watch my golden homies.
Designs Chaired X100. Help us, Chizzy One. You are our only hope.
Chizzy One? That's funny. Chizzy One. Is that my Honey, I Shrunk the Chris? I'm right here. Right. Theoretically, this Darth Vader, I'm going to make a little boy happy who lives across the way in printing this. And I'll get the blade done tomorrow. I'm not going to print the blade tonight because I definitely want to keep an eye on that. It'll be the same. It'll basically be the same filament as this one, which turned out very, very well. It's like a candy apple red filament. His hilt, though, is going to be just a gray Polymaker Polyterra gray. Fossil gray. Just because. Bamboo is going. As you see, I have the old plate, the cold plate. I didn't want to adjust anything because I want to get at least one successful print off before, you know, trying one that I'm like, oh, this is not going to work. I think I'm going to do the Kermit the Frog Xenomorph with the, with that the textured plate. I may try that at some point tomorrow. I think I've got a couple more Vaders in me here. Not too much more. Not too many more. And these are great little fun things that I'll, to give away. Oh, I have an army of little Vaders. No, I'm not doing a multicolor print, Amish Man. I'm doing hang on, I pasted this link. Is it still on the clipboard? Is it not on the clipboard still? Oh, man. The thangs.com link for... Here, I'll just grab it in here. There you go, Amish Gnome. Sorry. Amish Man. 3D Printing World he's done a few lightsabers, and I've printed all of them except for his new Qui-Gon, which looks like it just got released. So that's one of the next ones that I'm going to be doing. I've got so many things to print. So many things to print. So many prints. So little time. Your son loves Kermit, says Kermit morph is an abomination. Really? I think it's funny. Someone actually designed it. Nothing happened today. Is his handle on... I've followed him for ages, but nothing weird happened today or something. Nothing happened today is his handle. And someone took that design and basically made a model out of it. And he got a kick out of it. So, it's like, all right, that's kind of like it's a very Halloween kind of thing to print. So I'm going to try doing that. Pretty bizarre. Now, Diana and Jedi filled our front yard with trinkets. Like, we've got so many Halloween things out there, it's not even funny. Like, the weird eyeballs they put in the bushes. So it looks like the bushes have eyes. The trees have eyes. What is it? The hills have eyes. Did you get an email? No, I did not get an email about the Pixel. No. Amish Man, these lightsabers are legit. Like, this is the one this model is the one I'm printing now. 3 pieces. You got the cap, you got the hilt, and then the blade. I was having problems printing the blade for the Rey lightsaber, but I believe that came down to finding a filament that would work. First the hills, now the tree. We did put some eyes on the door. We did put eyes on the door. We did do that. Yes, we did. They're cat. They look like cat dragon eyes. Dragon eyes. Dragon eyes. So, who should we raid into tonight? Who? It's been a while. Where has it been a while? JP Sunset Woodworking streaming. Been a while for him. Harold Polker. Reaver streaming. More and more. He's doing some Super Mario Brother Lego. Did we raid more? We did. We raided more and more when he was interviewing. It's kind of like the Jabba Eye. Kind of. It just it's got like the cat, like the that. I just got it at Dollar Tree, had him. Oh, it's kind of cool. Like, all right, tape him to the door. Hopefully the residue will come off. When the residue doesn't come off, that's where I start getting worried. First layer should be looking good. As long as I'm extruding, I'm not too worried about this one. Gundam building. Any 3D modeler folk? Who's this? Benevieve. So she's crafting something, yeah. Handmade from polymer clay. Making and crafting for years. And she's got a dog. All right, we can say hello. We can say hello, big fan, to Benevieve. Jacob Full looks like he's got a pretty good crew there. Mecha Monday. He was part of Rooster Teeth. So I'm thinking, let's try. Let's say hello. Let's say hello tonight. Let us say hello. New folks are always interesting. Well, I hope. We gotta let her know about MakerDeck. Gotta let her know. So get those Perlo raid and make her D1 raid emotes ready. If she asks about what, what we're all about. Like, oh, we're part of the Maker Deck team. No worries, Miller. Have fun. Enjoy those burgers. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. But at this point, I'm going to leave y'all to your own devices. And may the force be with you always. We're going to be Tusken raiding a new streamer for us. Benaviv. We'll see if they say hello or not. I don't know. Because who knows? But gnomes? Come on, I used to be gnome. And come on, that's Kismet. Is it not? Here we go. Gonna Tusken raid a fellow maker and crafter. Hopefully we'll bring her to the maker side of the force if we get into that conversation. Anyway, here we go. Tusken raiding. See y'all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific and on Maker Deck in between, which is where I'm headed next. Here we go. Tusken raiding in 3, 2, 1. All right. Yes. Let's do this. All right, Benaviv. Who are you? What? Good reaction. All right, there we go.